Okay, so just as a reminder, please do not use the risks right now and a possible wave 4 coming up, and led by Dr. Peter Juni, not the government, but Dr. Peter Juni, and several other healthcare professionals and doctors. So please do not have any gatherings of any kind, especially during Victoria Day. We don't know who might get affected next. So today's coronavirus case, coronavirus day 4:30. Stay at home day 39, and today's coronavirus cases have reached 2,200 with 2,199 just one off, and excuse me for that notification bell. That was not my phone. So 633 high cases are from Toronto, 547 in Peel Region. So Toronto and Peel Region basically still in the high, basically. 172 from York Region, 143 from Durham Region, and 129 is from Hamilton. 30 deaths have been reported. Okay. So, variant cases though. Okay. So variant cases. So UK variants are now at 107. 1,541. An increase of 1,498. 677 South African variants. An increase of 52 plus 52. 1,983 Brazilian variants plus 130. And now it's finally Health Canada has declared the India double-mutant variant variant of concern, but unfortunately, the province of Ontario is not developing a mass screening tool to easily and to quickly detect the India double-mutant variant. So now there's currently 45 cases, new cases. I don't know where, because they didn't say. So instead, Public Health of Ontario is only ramping up its ability to conduct a whole genomic sequencing to map thousands of cases each week, and which doesn't really make a difference. Because why aren't they making a mass screening tool like they did for the UK variant, the South African variant, and Brazilian variant, if they're going to mark it down as a... and not yet. They still aren't doing that. So this is just disappointing. And apparently, the United Kingdom, they're also doing the same thing. They're calling it not the least as transmissible compared to the UK variant, and the United Kingdom apparently that they have designated the India double-mutant variant the variant of concern. However, United Kingdom is using a mass PCR test sample screening and a whole genomic sequencing to help detect the India double mutant variant, unlike what Canada's doing. So it's just disappointing. Because there was already 36 in Brampton, and Mayor Patrick Brown was not happy about that one. And also in Ottawa, there was like 141 variant cases. And also 2 deaths. And Dr. Vera Etches was who was the healthcare professional in Ottawa, and she was basically in charge of those matters, and she was not happy about that either. So, and of course, I don't think Health Canada understands how much India is going through right now with severe wave 2. A different wave 2 compared to what we went through, so. And of course, they have to deal with coronavirus cases, but Indian double mutant variant was technically the booster that sort of made it worse. And so even though Doug Ford did have ventilators sent over to India, and 500 ventilators made in Brampton, they did get sent over to India. And I still don't get why Doug Ford didn't do anything to do something about the India double mutant variant, and make a rule where like the Public Health Ontario should actually do the same thing that they did with other the variants. So why? So what I want to. So this has to do with graduation students, and they're like they want like a regular graduation instead of like a virtual graduation. So 17-year-old student Anusha Kishav and her and her friend have been are calling on the Ontario government to allow coronavirus safe outdoor ceremonies complete with physical distancing and personal protective equipment. So she's actually thinking about what if people actually did a was on this graduation ceremony with people actually like physical distancing and also protect, personal protective equipment. Oh yeah. And of course, it's been last year graduation that yeah they were destroyed. And she, Anusha Kashyap said she wants all the students to celebrate the senior year and the milestone properly, especially they will go through their senior through a coronavirus pandemic, and and also half of their junior year, which I understand because it started sort of like after March break started, and that's when. So apparently an online petition happened, and 9,700 people signed this petition, and these people who signed it, they are identified as these people are all students, teachers, and parents. And one person said, "I would like to have at least one memorable grade 12 experience." And another person said, "This year has been full of disappointments, not end one-on-one." So eight, so Natalie Aranda, who is an 18-year-old student of St. George, Ontario, she said that losing an in-person graduation would mean missing out on a long-awaited and hard-earned recognition. Cause she's also talking about when you leave high school, you're not just leaving with the diploma, you're leaving with other characteristics like honor rolls, scholarships, your future goals, and so pretty much those. And she's been planning for her graduation ceremony since grade 9, and she hoped to pay tribute to her roots after moving from Colombia, where when she was younger. So, and she doesn't want to do this virtual graduation thing on Zoom chat. So we're hoping. So some people are hoping people of the age 12 to 17 are vaccinated in time for graduation ceremonies to happen. They said they were going to vaccinate basically 18 under 18 people starting June 14th, the week of June 14th and 21st. So hopefully this happens. But some school boards are worried that even if the province gives the green approval to hold an in-person ceremony, it might not be a. So the Dufferin Peel Catholic District School Board, they're planning on organizing such events and keeping them safe. Present significant hurdles. So they're going to limit number the. So. So also the Peel District School Board, they also made the same decision. So hopefully people will get vaccinated soon enough, earlier, and maybe in-person graduations will happen again, and I hope that was happening, because I know some people who in one grade lower than me, and they did not have a in-person graduation, and I just feel bad for them, so because they couldn't do it, and of course there wasn't any graduation photos, because of that. And they only took photos, selfies of themselves, and not the yearbook for 2020 and 2021. Yeah, that didn't show up either. So. So stay-at-home rules are down below. Vaccination rules are down below. Through the website, through the toll-free number, at a pharmacy, with either the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine or the Moderna vaccine. And vaccinations are available for children 12 to 17 starting May 31st with the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, and also through special dedicated youth and family clinics throughout the weeks of June 14th and 21st. So May 31st is the date. And stay-at-home rule order that ends June 2nd. But as long as people don't ruin it, there will not be an extension. So please don't ruin it. So, and the EMCPA, don't forget the EMCPA rules, the Emergency Management Civil Protection Act, that rule. $750 per person. There may be a $130 surcharge, additional charges. $880 if through a ride check, according to Timmins Police. And ride checks are 100% legal. $1,000 for trying to prevent others from following orders. $10,000 for organized and plan the gathering, and $1 million if it is severe, and possibly jail time. So hospitalizations is that it decreased 1,292. Okay, that's good. Minus 254, 755 ICU patients unchanged since yesterday. 552 ICU patients using a ventilator, minus 8. And of course, they didn't update the long-term care home death numbers or the staff deaths. Still the same as 3,765. Staff death is at 13, and outbreaks are like 36. And please follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations and stay-at-home rules. Don't have any gatherings of any kind, especially on Victoria Day, for the safety of others, for your family, for the people that who are related to you, your friends, loved ones, people you know, for the community, for the province. As Dr. Peter Jr. said, we don't want to deal with the common flu, common cold, the flu and coronavirus cases in when wave 4 hits and it falls.